everyone, I am very excited to show you my presentation called Cars Carbon Footprint. Before I start my presentation, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Mariangelic Manujaya. I am currently 11 years old and a 7th grade student. I live in Tangerang, Indonesia, and I started coding since I was grade 2. What inspired me to come up with an idea to make this program is, I was scrolling through the internet and I found news about the increasing rate of global warming and how there was still no definite solution to solve it. So I thought of this program hoping that I could at least help to raise the awareness of people around. I was also inspired by Greta Thunberg, who is a Swedish environmental activist. The problem that inspired me to make this program is global warming. Global warming is caused by increased concentrations of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. It is said that greenhouse gas emissions from transportation account for about 27% of the total Indonesian greenhouse gas emissions, making it a quite large contributor of Indonesia's GHG emissions in 2019, as it is shown in the chart beside it. So, transportation has a huge impact on climate change that causes global warming. Because of the problem, I came up with my program. This program will make use of GPS sensors to track how many kilometers the user's car has traveled in a day. If the user's movement speed reaches more or less 80 kilometers per hour, there will be a pop-up notification asking whether the user is using a private vehicles or public transportation. Each day the user travels using a private vehicle or a private car, the numbers of the data will add up. After a week, the app will calculate the data and categorize it on a scale. Green means you're doing great. When it reaches yellow, there will be a pop-up notification warning the user that he or she will reach the red zone soon, and the app will advise you to use more electrical vehicles and public transportations. And if you're traveling to nearby places, it will be better to just walk or use a bicycle. Red means you're traveling too much using cars and will strongly advise you to walk, jog, or bike. Minimize driving by combining trips or arranging carpools, and use more electric and/or public transportations. Before the user starts driving, the app will also ask where the user's destination is. There will be a notification. The user will click a navigation map, which will appear in the notification, and type or click the place where the user will be going to. Then the app will recommend the most effective and shortest route so the user can reduce the carbon emitted. After 2 weeks, the data collected from the second week will be compared to the data collected from the first week, and the scale will change based on the data. It will repeatedly do that every week. The usage and ethics of AI that I use for this program is perception. The program uses GPS sensors to gather data on the distance a car travels. The positive side of the AI is GPS sensors are easy to use, and nowadays GPS apps like Google Maps are already directly installed in phones, so everyone can use it. But the negative side is, if the app has got an error and isn't functioning, the user won't know if he or she is in the green, yellow, or red scale, and will continue emitting carbon footprints unknowingly. Before I end my presentation, I would like to give credits to my Kodekido teacher for helping and supporting me throughout this project. I would also like to thank my family, especially my mom, for always encouraging me. That is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.